Yo, what's up, everybody? Today is Monday, August 2nd, 2021. It is 12:32 p.m. Pacific Standard Time here in beautiful sunny California. I am now meeting with the icon DelShanna Moore, and we're going to talk about her manuscript, Run, Hide, Cover, or Run, Cover, Hide. I think it's Run, Cover, Hide. But anyway, here she comes. Enjoy the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you for connecting.
Here comes the icon, DelShanna Moore. There is the icon, DelShanna Moore. The icon is in the building.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you perfectly.
Okay. All right. I'm trying to do this while at work, and it's not always easy. I have that sign. I have this other one signed. The only one I have, okay, I have the credit card ones in. It may mostly be my Westcom account, but sometimes I pay it using different cards. So if I put manually, so then we'll just figure that out.
You look so pretty. I'm loving this outfit you have on. Are you going out somewhere?
I'm at work. No, girl, this
Oh,
not
you're at work.
you know?
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
In the office, the outside office, you know.
Okay, yeah. So
Okay.
just put, I just need to know if you fill out the dates, and do a guesstimate on the amounts. I just really need the dates so that way I can send you a link on those dates. Because we're not going to
It's
do
every other week.
auto. Yeah, we're not going to do auto pay.
Okay,
I'm
cool
just
beans.
going to send you a private link. And so those dates will help me because I'll just put that on my calendar.
You can do, and it should be every other week. It will be good.
Okay, perfect.
12, 26, yes. Okay, hold on really quick because I want to
Okay.
actually send this to you right now.
Okay, no problem.
Oh boy. Oh, stay put.
Take your time because I'm in here. I'm on Clubhouse inviting people to the event tonight at 5.
Yes.
So I'm getting
yes.
people, they're blowing up my inbox now. So I'm like, okay, hold up. Let me get you in there as a guest. Very nice. Did you turn your video off on purpose or did it just fade out?
I'm just, it's just fading out because I'm trying to
Okay.
get you this.
Oh, okay, no
cancel.
problem.
That's not doing right. Now it's stuck. Okay, stop it. Trying to get this email to you. I gotta forward it. It's probably easier.
Or if you need to just text me a picture of each page, you could do that.
All right, you got it.
Okay, let me see. All right, here's email. Okay, perfect. I got this. This is gonna go. Save. Perfect. Okay, excellent. So that's done. Awesome. Okay. All right. So your manuscript is coming along. I need to look at it right now because I know you've been working on it. When was the last time you worked on it? Because I saw your post. You said it was 80 something
I was
pages.
in it 60. I think I'm at 60. I was in it yesterday. This morning. I was in it, well, last week. I was in it this morning. looking at it and looking at what has been revised and moving stuff around again. Because what I have printed isn't what is different than what I've written.
Okay, so here's what I have. I have July 19th, RCH.
There should be a 727. That's the title, the name of the document. Should be 727.
Okay, is this one Google Docs or is it Word?
Yes, it's Google Docs.
Okay, perfect. So let me go over here. There it is. Okay.
Yes.
RCH 727. So let me close that other one. Okay, and so good. All right. So the outline, is this outline still working?
Yes.
This is still it. Okay.
Yes.
So very nice. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put up here today's date.
Okay, perfect.
That way we know the last time we worked on it. So that's 21. Are you able to read aloud today? Do you have a private
I am.
space? Okay,
I can read aloud.
good. Okay, so the brand new stuff is what I want you to read out loud. Whatever is brand new.
So have we done lessons my babysitter taught me? Do you want me to start?
We have, but
Oh,
we could do it again. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Let me just briefly look at everything.
Okay, cool. I added on, so
that's what I'm trying to. I want to
stuff.
see the table. Yeah, here we go. Table
I
of
haven't
content
touched that.
outline. Okay. So this will help me see what's new.
Okay.
Okay, so let me go up here. I'm gonna update it so it'll catch everything.
Okay.
Oh, no. Go back. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it the way it is. Okay, because the formatting is kind of wacky, but that's okay. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna look at it. Disclaimer. Okay, we've been over the disclaimer, the introduction. I think we read, yeah, we read
all the way up to the lessons my babysitter taught me.
Okay.
That's where we left off. We read all that, made some changes, some grammatical stuff, formatting stuff, did all that.
Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and read right here.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
And again, if you see anything, let me know and I can make the correction right here.
Cool.
On my side, and you'll still be able to see everything.
And that's a double title, but I only need one of them. So for now, we can just do whatever.
Yeah, I like the top one. Lessons my babysitter
taught me. Okay.
So delete this second one.
You got it.
Okay, so I'm going to delete that, and then I'm going to delete this extra space.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
All right. My babysitter was my life coach. My babysitter taught me what was expected of me and how I was to perform and survive in the world. My babysitter taught me how to live. The life lessons from my babysitter have paved and guided my motivations, my decisions, and my lifestyle.
Okay. So I'll put that S
my
there.
My babysitter changed my life forever. I learned to smile. Maybe, I don't know if these should be set up. Okay, you got that, never mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna format it and put this in the middle and just have it like that.
Because it's almost like subtitles, maybe. I'm not sure though. Okay. I learned to smile. I learned how to smile in my pain and fear. Because my babysitter had a plan for me on those evenings, I knew what to do once he showed up. I smiled. I was cordial and civil in greeting. I was nice and girl-like in my demeanor. I didn't fuss or cuss. I didn't fight back or respond rudely. I played along. I participated as expected, a willing vessel. I learned that whatever was to happen to me, I would smile. I would grin and I would bear it no matter how painful and not complain and not no matter how painful and not complain and not make a sound. But that doesn't feel right. I never cried about it. This was the norm. This was normal. What would I cry for? I don't remember being threatened, but in my moments of fear, if I had them, I smiled. It's a lesson that overwhelms my circumstances today. I smile. In the midst of utter confusion, dismay, physical pain, heartbreak, family drama, and financial troubles, I smile. When people hear pieces of my testimony, they are usually shocked because I don't look like someone who has had those types of experiences. Yet my babysitter taught me to smile in my pain and fear.
Wow.
I learned to be invisible. My babysitter taught me to be quiet and invisible. Don't speak, don't make any noise, don't be seen. No one is listening to you anyways. I learned to be in the room, but quiet. I learned to be present and absent at the same time. Many call this a skill. Psychologists call it dissociative disorder. Ah, mm-mm. Many call this a skill, comma, and maybe, and psychologists call it dissociative disorder, period. I don't know. Some even appreciate or desire it, comma, but it was a life lesson from my babysitter. All right. My speech wasn't important. It didn't matter. No one was asking me about my life. No one cared about what had happened to me, what was happening to me. Why? I don't know why. But the message was clear from my babysitter. No one was listening or paying attention. There was disinterest in why I remained awake when my parents returned home, only that I wasn't in bed and should have been asleep. There was no concern as to why I had the rash on my bottom. No one asked any questions of me, and I asked questions of no one. Why speak? Why should I make a sound? I had learned to be quiet, so I was expected. So I was, as expected, quiet. I am still quiet. In the midst of the crowd, I may be found talking or smiling, but I leave the crowd, but I leave, but I talking or smiling, but I leave. Um, but I leave the crowd sharing only stories of strange others and perceptions of the infamous unknown they, and never, and I do mean never, leaving even a deposit of who I am or what I believe. I hide in the midst of people because being quiet, in essence, is being both invisible and a chameleon. I learned how to slither through a crowd, gathering information about individuals and groups, seeing who people were and who they were trying to portray while being unnoticed. A friend of mine once asked, "How do you do that? Be invisible?" I hadn't even noticed I was noticeable until I was present during a confidential conversation and wasn't noticed or acknowledged until personal feelings have been shared and private stories have been told with negative perceptions of others, exposing and defaming the character of community leaders.
Wow.
I had heard it all, as I usually do. It was then that I realized I was invisible until I wasn't, until I was seen, I was noticed, I was acknowledged. I remember a time when I sang in the choir at a large church in my community. I was really searching for God and sang my heart out every Sunday. As I began to be more involved in the church, I was meeting new people. One woman asked how long had I been at the church because she hadn't seen me before. Other people were shocked at her statement. I wasn't. I knew I had been hidden because I constantly prayed for God to hide me in the midst of his people. What I didn't know is that this was called invisible. When I told her I had been singing with the choir and sitting uh, sitting in the front row for 2 years, she seemed bewildered that she hadn't recalled seeing me previous to this introduction. I giggled inside. Part of the giggle was because there is a pride I take the comma out. There's a pride I take in being invisible. So to hear this is proof that my prayer was fulfilled, but it also fed my dysfunction that I was alone, unimportant, and unnecessary.
Wow.
I learned to be expendable. My babysitter taught me I was expendable. I wasn't anything or anyone special. I was just another body breathing air. Nothing unique, nothing peculiar, nothing exceptional. There were other girls, young girls in our group, our circle, and our family. Those girls were not protected. They too had been fondled in public without any recourse. Adults were present. They thought we were plain, quote unquote. They thought we were plain, comma. They thought he was helpful. Thought we were plain, and they thought he was helpful. He was helpful, comma, helping himself to the fill up of girls, of young, immature girls, helping himself to the fill up of young, immature girls, elementary aged little girls, girls whose bodies were developed, and girls whose bodies were developing. If one girl didn't play, if I didn't play, there was another and another and another. Most of my life, I have believed this teaching that I am expendable, disposable, and nothing worthy of preserving. I leave jobs without recognizing my value. However, I always felt that they would find another just as qualified for the position as if I hadn't done anything uniquely purposeful. Thank God he always found a way to prove me wrong. I left a full-time job that took 5 part-timers to fill. I left another job that took several to do what I had done. I was uniquely different, peculiar, and special. That was the truth, but the teaching from my babysitter was so profound and so internalized that I couldn't believe anything different. How is it possible to be special when as a child you can be mishandled and misused as I was? How is it possible to ignore a special person, a unique, one-of-a-kind masterpiece? When I cried out in little girl language, how was it possible to believe that anyone cared when no one listened, no one paid attention, and no one saw me? And when I was not available, my babysitter seemed to have another girl he would mishandle. Just like that, if not me, her. I learned to protect myself. My babysitter taught me to protect myself. No one could prevent my babysitter from violating my innocence. No one could stand in the gap and support me, protect me, that little girl who needed a babysitter. I prepared for the conquest. I made my mind prepare for the conquest. And once it was over and he was gone, I ran away. I grew to learn that I had to protect myself from my family and I wasn't safe at home. I grew up one day and no longer needed a babysitter, so my babysitter was fired. Hallelujah.
Wow.
Since I no longer needed that felt good. Since I no longer needed a babysitter, I no longer needed to be at home. So I left. I searched for exits and I left. I never ran away from home, although there were times I really gave it some thought. Instead, I left. Every day I could be gone, I was gone. I joined student organizations. I consumed my time after school. I sang in the choir that required I be at school an hour early. I ran track. I joined prep squad. Cheerleading, cultural and leadership groups. I think that's a comma.
Where?
Whatever cultural and leadership groups and cultural and leadership groups. I think there's a period.
There we go.
Capitalize
Yeah.
whatever.
Leadership
Whatever
groups, period.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Whatever would keep me away from home, I was in it. And when the extracurricular activities didn't do it, I went to slumber parties and sleepovers every weekend. Home was not safe, not for me. I couldn't stay there. My babysitter sent this message loud and clear, as did the others. I had to flee because there was no safe place at home. Safety was defined as not at home, and danger was defined as at home. What a perverted, perplexed, and
Wow.
confusing way to grow up. I loved fairy tales. This is that Disney conversation that we
Okay.
had.
Oh, I see
Yeah,
it.
and I
Yep.
probably need to rework this. I probably need to pull it completely out or rework it. I think I was
Absolutely.
here
The
making
Disney name. Yeah. The Disney name.
I'm gonna take Disney out. Let's see if it works. I don't even know.
Okay.
I grew up in an era, okay, I love fairy tales and good stories on television. I grew up in an era where childhood messages were sent through animated films, where mistreated young girls were rescued or liberated by a person or circumstance. These movies had happy endings, but horrific storylines. Mean stepmothers, evil competitors, hurtful wishes, deception, rejection, powerlessness, and abandonment. That's not even a sentence. Hang on, these movies, but horrible storylines.
Oh, that's a long. Yeah.
Such as, there we go, mean stepmothers and a bit. Now it's a sentence. Nonetheless, the most memorable was not the despair the characters endured, but the ending, the happy ending. These stories were mesmerizing. There was something in the messaging that resonated with me. I too desired a happy ending. So the story about Pippi Longstocking, I feel like needs to come out.
Yeah. You could just describe whatever. You have to describe her character. Or
Okay,
just
so
take it
the
out altogether and
story,
just don't use it. Yeah. Unless, was there something specific about her? What was
I
her
think
characteristic?
her being able to protect herself from danger.
Okay.
She lived by her own rules. Like if I go down to the last sentence of that paragraph, that whole piece got to come out. Okay.
Okay. She was a
Because she
school
was
age
a school-age
girl.
girl who was able to care for herself, set her own rules, and strategically protect herself from every form of danger that came her way. I have to come up with okay. If it were an adult or a bully, she was never defeated. She had incredible strength and was fun-loving. While she may have missed her father in his absence, she was able to sustain her life without him. Her hope in his well-being was sufficient. What a heroine for a girl like me. That's what was so amazing about her. She was independently protective with sufficient provision and imaginable bravery in an era where women and especially girls were to be seen and not heard, weak and lacked strength, independent of a male or authority figure. Then comes along, and then I don't know how to do this without, okay. I'll say she comes along. I should say this character.
This young lady. Yeah, this character.
I like young lady better. This young lady.
Tell me where it is so I can fix it on here.
Sorry. 1, 2, that's what was so amazing, that bottom paragraph. Okay. You see where it says then comes along and Pippi is underlined in red.
Yeah.
Bingo. So
okay,
instead
so
I want to
take
say
out
this young lady comes along. I don't know if I like that, but this young lady comes along, and in my mind, I am her, she is I. In my mind, she is I. I don't know how to say that. Maybe just take that out altogether.
But then, yeah.
This lady comes along, strong, brave, independent, and never defeated. In addition, a girl who did not need to be rescued by the way. In addition, she was a girl who did not need to be rescued by authorities, nor a man or an adult of any sort. This young girl rescued herself. My spirit connected with her. I wanted to be like her. Period. Does that make sense?
Let's read it again. Let me take out the words that refer to the character. You could definitely see, like, now you have the Wizard of Oz. You could definitely you can share the storyline and you can share the characteristics and then let people use their imagination to figure out the actual name and character, but you can absolutely describe the person. So let's go back up. So we got to go all the way up to here and figure out what we're going to say. Because right here, I loved fairy tales and good stories on television. I grew up in an era, you might as well put the 80s, right?
I grew up in the 80s.
Yep, you could say that. I grew up in the 80s, the 1980s, so people know.
Okay.
I grew up in the 1980s, which was, I'm gonna put a comma, which was an era of childhood messages
sent through animated films.
There you go. Sent through animated films, period.
Period.
They don't need to know who, because if they were around, they know.
That's right.
Okay, in these films, or in those films, comma, who was mistreated? The girls?
Yeah, the girls were mistreated. The young girls were rescued or liberated by a person or something. Because in those films, young girls were mistreated. And so the message I'm sending here is that here you have an era where young girls are being mistreated, but somebody has to rescue them, right? So someone of authority figure or the circumstances shift, and that's how they get rescued. But unlike them is this other young girl who doesn't need anyone to rescue her. She rescues herself.
Okay. Okay, read what I'm writing.
I love fairy tales and good stories on television. I grew up in the 1980s, which was an era of childhood messages sent through animated films. In those films, young girls were mistreated at the beginning and rescued in the end. Bam.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Okay.
Yes, and rescued in the end. Yes. I think that next sentence is fine. What do you think? These movies had
they were
happy endings.
liberated.
Okay.
The girls were liberated by a person or circumstance.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yep. I think we're good.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Okay, cool. These persons happy ending.
Yeah, so anybody who was around in the 80s is gonna know exactly what you're talking about. Even the kids today, they watch Disney.
They do, and they like those movies too.
Yep. They're like timeless. They transcend time and space.
I think this next paragraph has to start over. Shoot. Man.
These stories were mesmerizing. Why don't we say
Mhm.
I was mesmerized? I was mesmerized.
Yes. I was mesmerized by these stories as I too desired a happy ending. I think that would just that's a good intro.
I was mesmerized by these films because, oh, there we go. Because I
Mhm.
too,
Desired a happy ending. Oh yeah,
I
you thought a happy
yearn.
ending.
We could put I
Yeah.
yearn.
For yes, a happy ending. Boom. Okay. The story I most blah 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 blah. Mm. Maybe I just need to read. I'll go back. Maybe I should go back and look at that. I don't know.
Well, we could do one of my favorite
Okay. It was my favorite.
stories.
One of
Yeah,
my
or
favorite
put
stories.
my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite story was about a young girl
Mm-hmm.
who
Was able, and then that's that whole section down the bottom. Who was, and then we just get rid of all those next lines about her mom and dad, all that disappears. Freckles, ponytails, all that goes away. A young girl who was able to care for herself, set her own rules, and strategically protect herself from every form of danger that came her way. Yes.
and I'm thinking
Boom, boom,
about
boom, boom,
Punky
boom.
Brewster. Remember Punky Brewster?
She
She
was
used to
the
be like
same,
boom,
right?
boom,
Yeah,
boom.
she
That was my hero, Punky
yes,
Brewster.
yes, yes,
Even her name is rough.
yes, absolutely.
That's funny.
Absolutely. I think that one is good. Heroin, bum, 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 bum. That's what's amazing about her story. Bum, 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 bum. Self-sufficient
Wait,
woman.
does this one go with, did these two go together?
I think they do.
Okay.
I think that makes the full
So,
paragraph.
so it should say
Danger
if
that
it
came her way.
were.
If it were an adult or a bully, she was never defeated. She had incredible strength, fun living, while she may have missed her father in his absence. She was able to sustain her life without him. Her hope and his well-being was sufficient. What a heroine for a girl like me.
Yes.
All right.
Love it. Okay, so that goes to Pippi Longstocking. I think you've already said this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think you've already said this over and over again.
All right, hit delete.
Yeah, I think we could take this part out, but definitely we got to start with the Wizard of Oz.
Low
This is your
and
second
we could
favorite?
we could say another great story.
Okay.
was about a
Another
young
great
girl.
story.
Was about a young girl. Should I put a young girl and her dog or leave her dog out of it?
Oh yeah, and her dog. Yeah, and her dog.
Okay. A young girl and her dog who had been lost in an unknown place seeking assistance to return home. Pursuing, no. Okay, fine. Should they adventure and travel through rough terrain, unknown territory? I already said unknown place. Rough terrain. Get rid of that. It's redundant. Travel through, encountered flying monkeys and mean old witches who tried to kill her to find the one person who could help her get back home. Okay, where are you at?
I'm at another great story from my childhood, was about a
Yes.
young girl and her dog who got lost in an unknown place. Period.
She took the adventure, so delete everything else and come down to the delete all the way down to where it says for Dorothy. So the first 2.5 lines. Up, 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 over, over, over. Bingo. Hit delete. And pull it in. And then delete for Dorothy, capitalize she.
Ah, there we go.
Okay.
This
So
is how we do it.
Yep. And delete unknown territory. That's redundant. And put the word encountered.
Right here, encounter.
Yeah, she encountered flying monkeys and mean old witches.
Oh, yes. Interesting.
Okay, so it reads, another great story from my childhood was about a young girl and her dog who got lost in an unknown place. She took the adventure and traveled through rough terrain, encountered flying monkeys and mean old witches who tried to kill her on her journey back home. Let's change that. Who tried to kill her as she pursued returning, who tried to kill her to find one person. Who tried to kill her in her quest to get back home. Thank you. Her goal and sole purpose was to return to that loving and welcoming place she called home, to be in the presence of her family who cared for her and ensured she was protected and loved. I didn't know what that meant. I didn't want to go back home.
Wow. That's a stinger.
Yeah, I heard just saying that out loud.
That's a stinger right there. Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
And then this next one, put unlike, take that out, to say, in my longings to leave home, my babysitter taught me that there was a better place than home. I never experienced that level of violation as I did for my babysitter. It even amazes me now that the virtue lost at the hands of my babysitter was extremely detrimental to my health and well-being. Years of suffering, these weekly visits of tampering, these moments of violation form my perspective of home for the rest of my life. If home was troubled, run away. I never ran away as a child or teen, but I wished, like in the fairy tales, I would be swept off my feet by my real family and to be placed into a home where I felt safe, where no babysitter was present, and where I was incapable of being defeated. So delete like Pippi Longstocking.
You could put like my favorite characters.
Okay.
Or like my favorite
was
movie.
present.
This is actually a really long run-on.
Yeah.
See that we got to break that up
I
into
never
3
ran
sentences.
away as a child or a teen. Oh, I think
Period.
that sentence, I think I said before. I feel like I said that sentence before.
Yeah, you did. I never ran away. Let me somewhere up there. We can just take that out because I heard it before.
Okay, if home was troubled, run away, period. And then take that rest out and say, I wished, like in the fairy tales, I would be swept off my feet by my real family. Italicize real. By my real family, period.
Wait, read that sentence again the way it is now.
So let me go up. After away, go down one real quick. If home was troubled, run away, period.
Okay.
And then take out, I never ran away as a child or teen, delete that. And then keep that. I wished, if home was troubled, run away. I wished, like in the fairy tales, I would be swept off my feet by my real family.
Nice.
Period. I wanted to go, I think this is where to be placed. I wanted to go to a home where I felt safe. And that's kind of where that run-on kind of shows up again. I wanted to go to a home where I felt safe, where there was no babysitter, and where I was incapable of being defeated.
Take out another word then to defeated.
I could make that positive, where I was always victorious. No, that doesn't work.
Powerful, strong.
Oh, and where I was always, I don't know.
Powerful, strong, and safe.
Yes. It's powerful and strong. Oh yeah, you got it.
Mm.
I was sitting in my head like, yes.
So we got to fix something here though.
Okay, so it has to start somewhere. I wanted to be, yep.
Okay, we already put safe, so I got to take that out.
I want to be where no babysitter was. Where no babysitter was. I want to be where there was no babysitter.
Oh, give me a descriptive word to describe the babysitter.
I wanted to be in a place where he could not hurt me. Where he could not hurt me. Where I was powerful, strong, and safe. That's it.
Okay, read it now. Let's see if it makes sense.
Okay. I wished, like in the fairy tales, I would be swept off my feet by my real family. I wanted to be in a place where my babysitter could not hurt me. Instead, I was in a place. Instead, where my babysitter could not hurt me. Instead, I wanted to be in a place where I was powerful, strong, and safe. Period. Bam. Okay,
Good job.
all right. Okie dokie, we going on. So this
Yep.
is italicized because it's a memory that I'm having in reflection to being unsafe with family and in homes and family homes. Okay.
Okay.
I recall the children staying the night at the matriarch's home, and there were children everywhere. Children sleeping on all the beds, on the floor, and furniture. The children were everywhere. I had a dream about something entering me, and it alarmed me. It startled me. What little girl has a dream like that? I woke up only to find my babysitter attempting to penetrate me through the blankets. He stopped when he realized I woke up and went back to his spot on the floor. I got up and went to the bathroom, trying.
Nobody's in the house.
Thank you. That's what I was wondering if you guys were in the house.
No, you said, is anybody in the house?
Oh, sorry. Thank you. I had to get breakfast, even though it's 1 o'clock.
You go,
Okay.
girl. That's it. Okay. What little girl has a dream like that? I woke up only to find my babysitter attempting to penetrate me through the blankets. Good Lord. He stopped when he realized I woke up and went back to his spot on the floor. I got up and went to the bathroom, trying to find a way to escape, but there was nowhere for me to go. I tried bedrooms and other open spaces, but everyone else was asleep, and there was my babysitter lying on the floor watching me as I doubled the covers over me, afraid to go to sleep. There were at least 10 other children around, but that didn't stop my babysitter from engaging. The gall, the nerve. But what do you expect from my babysitter?
All right, we need a word to describe this person.
I like he.
Characteristic.
That guy. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Use your words.
It's he. The Watchman. I don't know. To find the babysitter, the Watchman. What's another word for him?
Slimy, grimy. Perverted.
I'm coming up with perverted, snake. The sneaky one. That's super sneaky. The sneaky one. But what do you expect? Okay. All right. So we got bam, 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 bam. So we have 3 words to replace.
I'm just going to put it in parentheses.
Okay.
Because you allude to it right here. You say the gall, the nerve. We'll just put that word in there for now.
Okay.
Snake-like.
That's right. You said perverted snake. Perverted snake.
Ah, there we go.
There it is.
Wow. Okay, so I'll put it like this right now. I'll put this in the parentheses, and then if something else comes to you,
okay,
then we'll just revisit. But the characters that are in here, they have to have characteristics so that people can really feel what they are like, what it's like to be in their presence. So that the reader's already going to be irritated, but we really want them to be, we want them to be emotional. We want them to be struck.
I agree 100%. 100%. Okay. All right. So I learned to protect myself because no one else was doing it. No one else made sure I could shower in peace. No one made sure I could go to bed without locking my door. No one else was protecting me. So I learned how to protect myself. I was 10.
I'm gonna put a comma here. I'm gonna put and.
Say that again.
You see that?
Got it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I was 10. This might be redundant. Let's check this out. I learned how to be strong, independent, self-motivated, and autonomous. I was able to handle life on my own and take care of myself. I didn't need a man. I didn't need my family. They couldn't protect me. They couldn't care for me. I had done it on my own. I shall continue to do so. I got this. I got me. And the little girl language that could not be understood or heard turned into a big girl language that would cancel relationships, bring distance to the family, and separate me from everything and everyone that I loved.
Nice.
That was the lesson I learned from the babysitter.
Wow.
Okay. Next one. I learned no one was listening to me. I told this friend and that friend. I told this cousin and that cousin. That's a period. I
Which
told
one?
this
Oh,
adult
right here by the cousin.
after cousin. I told this adult and that adult, comma, but it didn't matter. It didn't stop it. It didn't stop anyone from doing what they were doing. No one could hear that I needed help. No one could understand that what really needed to happen was a group meeting on how I could be safe again and protected. All that information and nothing changed. Yeah, no one was listening. In retrospect, I often wonder why I never actually told my parents the way I told my friends and other youth. Why didn't I tell a teacher at school how I told my close friends? I had plenty of close friends and family. We would talk about all sorts of things, such as deep thoughts and feelings, dreams and premonitions. But this touch and those feelings, I said not a word. Maybe it was because someone else told and was not believed. Maybe because I didn't want to feel or be treated like she was treated. Maybe it was because I feared they too, comma, I think that's a comma. That's a comma. They, comma, two, comma, I don't know, would not believe me. The truth is, I didn't really know why I didn't tell the ones who really wanted to know, the ones who really wanted to protect me, and the ones who loved me. But, comma, I never told them, and I learned to go it alone.
Okay.
What
Let's
were you
go
gonna
back
say?
up. Okay, right here says I told. I like
Sure,
how
I
you
told.
said this friend, that friend, so you're not naming anybody.
Mm-hmm.
This cousin, that cousin, this adult, that adult. Okay. So then down here, you say, okay, so it's confusing because you're saying that you told, and then down here, you're saying that you didn't tell.
I never told my parents.
Oh.
So in
Okay.
retrospect, I often wonder why I never actually told my parents the way I told my friends and other youth.
Okay.
So whoever these people I'm telling, they're not the people who can make decisions or provide safety or prove that they love me and that kind of thing. If that's not clear, then I gotta
Oh,
change
yeah,
that
you
up
got
a
to make
little.
that clear. I'm going to highlight this whole paragraph
Okay.
and just sleep on it and go back to it. And then my other question is down here where it says she. Who's she?
Where does it say she? Oh, I had another family member that told about another person in the family and nobody believed her.
Okay, so you have to describe her. Don't give her a name. But
Okay.
just like the Pippi Longstocking and the Dorothy, you can just describe who she was. Was she younger than you or older than you?
She was older than me.
Okay, so you could put the previous victim or one of the earlier victims. You don't want to single her out
Right.
because that's eventually what they did,
Mm-hmm.
is singled her out.
Got it. Got it. That's an easy fix. Got it.
Okay, so I put that there.
All right. So I am deciding to take out, I thought I was a lesbian, and make that an ebook.
Yeah,
I don't want this book to
Mhm.
be all about that. It's not about
right.
that.
There
That
you
is
go.
another topic area, but this is
Mhm.
not that book.
Good job. I was
That-
thinking that. I was like,
It's like a bomb drop, but it like will totally distract the reader.
mm-hmm.
And I don't, there's too much other stuff we got to get out in here for that to happen.
You want me to delete?
Yes. Yes. You can delete it. I got it already printed in previous things, so I'm good.
Yeah, because this conversation leads into multiple
A
other
whole nother thing.
conversations.
Girl.
And for people that they don't want to talk about something, they'll definitely talk about a side note.
Hello.
Okay, so tell me when to
No, we can't.
stop.
I think that's, nope, keep going, girl. It's a long one. Good Lord. I'm to make up all them pages. Okay, there you go.
There we
Stop
go.
there. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh man, I just lost 5 pages, I think.
That's okay. Let me see. Hold up. Let me show you real quick. I have a new client and I just shared this with her today. I let her see.
Well, I can't see it.
Let me go right here.
Oh, what?
Yeah, one of my new clients. I said, look what you can do.
Yeah.
She wanted to know what size it should be. And I said, this is the perfect size right here, the 6x9. This one is 100 and this is 109. But then you have your commitment with the signature and the date, which is great. And then you have your references and then you have your bio. And so it ends up being maybe about 115. But this is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And my new client, guess what her story is about?
Go figure. Yes. Yes.
So I told her 100 pages is the ideal size. 120 maybe.
But actually, if you type it out on if you type it out on 8.5 by 11 size page, it ends up being under 80.
Okay.
I think it might be under 80 pages, something like that.
Okay.
So then it's not that much.
Okay.
It's not that much.
Good.
Yeah. So this at 60 pages, this was put me at 90. So technically, you know what I mean? Like I don't have much more to write.
Okay. Yeah, because when you put it into the 6x9, that's going to make more pages.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Sometimes it almost doubles it.
Yeah. Yeah.
If we're going to go with the 14, because you have 14 here.
Right. Because I'm stretching. And I know I'm stretching. I know I'm stretching. But we'll see what happens when it all comes together. Because then it might just, it'll work out. And 14 is an easy thing. It's at 14 font. I can easily drop that to 12 if I need to. If I really think I'm gonna write that much. Amen. Okay. All right. Okay, all right, let's see if we can get through this. Oh, this is okay, yeah. All right. This I need a title. It's not titled yet.
Okay.
So that's still a question mark. All right. The games that children play included influence from pornography. The children who go into the garage and look at the pictures of the magazines, and then try to replicate what was seen. There were women naked with objects and their legs wide open. There were women with men in compromising positions and women with women entertaining their sexual desires. The books were plenteous, and each of the children had several to look through as if it were a research project preparing for a demonstration. And that was exactly what we were doing by gaining mental impressions to reenact behaviors we thought were fun, a game and playtime.
Wow.
We practiced. The power of those images influenced how we played games together. We were doing what we saw in the magazines. Those girls were pretty and looked pretty, and we did what they did to look pretty and be happy too. Each one taught the other, and nothing hindered the good old-fashioned game called house. When the
Yep.
boys were not present, a girl would play the husband. The games continued. We were unaware of how the sexual house games would impact our sexuality and how we identify ourselves, but they did. Were these just the games we played, or were we developing our sexual preferences at this most influential age? Unlike the babysitter, I don't know, let's circle that word,
Which one?
the babysitter, because I may be able to come back to
Oh,
that
okay. I'm gonna
and,
put
re-
a,
and
I'm a,
reframe.
okay.
Unlike the babysitter and the unwanted and unwarranted violations to my body, playing house was a game everyone played and wanted to play. Nothing was forced or unwelcomed. In a sense, these games were acceptable and agreeable by the players after they experienced the dirty playground. It
Mm,
was as if the sensation of penetration became an anticipated desire when the children came together, thus agreeing to participate in something more comfortable, yet influenced by the older children, did not seem so traumatic at all. Pornography left a tickle in my stomach, and I wanted to see more. During the late nights, I would pretend to be asleep only to present inconspicuously. While the television shows shifted to soft pornography, I was intrigued by the attractiveness of their sexual interactions, and over time, it increased my desire for what I had seen. While the experience with pornography happened during my grade school years, school age years, school age years,
take out
school
grade.
age, yeah, school age years. That's more comprehensible, I think. It eventually seeped into my adult relationships and challenged my expectations to discern fantasy from reality. My imagination had been infiltrated by the glorious appeal of lesbianism. I can't put a word, I don't even know what it means,
Yeah,
but it means something. It makes it
this is
polyamory.
this is a long sentence. We gotta chop this up.
Okay, my imagination had been infiltrated by the glorious appeal of lesbian partner portrayed in the dirty magazines and movies, period. That's it.
Yeah, there you go.
My natural innocence, maybe we'll do that. My natural innocence was modified. Uh-oh, put in the charger. I'm rewording this. Let's see. My natural innocence was modified and transmuted my sexual identity, leaving me in a state of flux. Was the expectation to perform like the movies? And when attempted, why did it feel different than it looked? It was all confusing to me. It had a major impact not only on what I thought was expected of me in a sexual relationship, but also my self-image. Fat girls don't get sex. And since sex was love and love was in relationships, there was a strong connection with size and belonging that I simply never met the mark for. That simply that that for long, there was a strong connection with size and belonging that size and belonging. I think that's a period.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Period.
I felt
There you go.
that I simply never met the mark for love or authentic, passionate relationship. Was I the girl in the movies? Could I ever be her? I was definitely spoiled goods. A girl who wasn't exactly a virgin, but was. A girl who wasn't exactly innocent, but was. A girl who was existing in the world, not sure what she was or wasn't. I think that's a
That's,
period after was.
yeah, that's deep right there. So the lesbian section would appropriately fit here. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
You see that paragraph? A
Mm-hmm.
state of just floating around.
Right.
It would go here, but I can see why you're going to take it out. That's a
But I
whole
think
nother book.
it is, but I think that I say enough here that says, man, this really messes you up.
For reals, confusion.
Ultimately it does. Like, I don't know
A lot of confusion.
what's going on here. How does this work?
Mm-hmm. This is pervasive because it starts with abuse, trauma, and then it goes into human desire, and then it goes into reenacting what you saw, and then it goes into identity crisis, and then it goes into issues with trust, guilt, and shame. All of this is bubbling underneath the surface while you're living your life.
And smiling.
This is deep, deep underneath the iceberg stuff. Wow. That's why it's
Yeah.
taking you this long to pull it out, because this is way deep, buried down. I
And there
mean,
have been days where I just like, yeah.
nobody would suspect any of this stuff.
Mm-mm.
Wow.
And there are days where I go, you know what? I don't want to write it. I don't want to
Yep.
go where I gotta go to tell that part of the story. That's okay. They can live without it. Somebody else got that part.
It's deep. It's deep. But somebody is there right now.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody is there. I remember when we were talking, we were in the clubhouse room, and there was a lady that was sharing. She taught, it was one of your friends. She taught her daughter and son not
Mm-hmm.
to
Mm-hmm.
be doing certain stuff, but she never talked about oral sex.
Mm-hmm.
And then it happened in her house. And
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there should be a piece, a paragraph, a section, a page, a letter to the moms and the dads that do find out. What do they do? Because their response is critical. The way you respond, I mean, the way my mom responded was, oh, well, that happened to a lot of people back in the day. That's what she said.
But it doesn't change the fact that you're going crazy out of your mind. You know what I mean? Like, you are like, I was like, you can't tell me this is, I will go to trainings and stuff, right? And they'll be like, oh, I understand. You don't understand.
Yeah.
You have no idea what you're talking about. There's
Right.
no way you could possibly understand, you know? And so that was one of the things that we would do in Train the Trainers. Never, ever, ever say I understand, ever.
Right. You gotta, yeah, that's gotta be in the letter or the checklist. Maybe it's a checklist for parents. As soon as you hear, when you hear something, you see something, you got to do something. So the first something is don't freak out. Don't freak out. Don't make judgments. Don't criticize. Don't blame. Remain calm. Be calm. Don't get angry, because the anger is gonna get you caught and put in prison if you try to avenge right now.
Yep.
We're not going to be able to avenge here.
Yep.
Because karma is going to do what karma does.
Absolutely.
You know, you got to let karma do. Karma has a job.
Yep. Well, but I think, you know, this is the place where your most important job is to listen, serve, and protect.
That's the checklist. Boom. That's the checklist. That's the call to action.
Yep.
That is the clubhouse talk. That's it. That's this. As a result of reading this, you need to do that. And if you turn this into a course every week, it's a different thing. The first week, listen. The second week, serve. The third week, protect. This is a process. We can't rush this. We have to sit in it.
And actually, I would even add a number 4 and say love.
There
And
you
then number
go.
5 would just be forgive. And that would be it. Because if you just love, then it won't let you stay angry. It won't let you turn bitter. Shame won't be able to get attached to you. You're just going to be going forward to do what you need to do because you love your child, period. And if you forgive yourself. You don't carry none of this weight. You forgive whatever you thought was possible for your child, and you forgive the person that they're saying did it, if they even have a name. That's dope.
Wow.
That's dope.
That's awesome. That just came out of this paragraph right here. This is how we do it. This is the creative process right here.
Yeah.
This is how it unfolds. This is why it's so important when you're going through the writing process. You have to have somebody that understands the journey, that can guide you across the bridge. And so this is interesting
girl,
because
I was fighting that bridge. I wasn't trying to get.
Yeah.
I knew I had to get across. But I kept looking at it like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
Right.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
Wow.
That bridge looks awfully high. It's long, and I don't see where the stability is in that bridge.
Yes.
How about I do a praise dance for somebody else to cross the bridge? Okay.
See?
Girl.
Can you see the possibility of this book being the catalyst for your course and coaching programs?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And it's amazing because the more I write in this book, it's almost as if it consumes all the other places I was thinking I was going to go. I was like, oh, I'm going to do leadership development because people need to know how to be leaders, and I'm going to teach them how to do that. And more, it's like, you're going to teach them how to lead through trauma. You're going to teach them how to lead because of trauma. You're not just doing as anybody's leadership. I'm going back. It's like I'm going back to my roots.
Yeah.
I'm returning back to where this started. Like, we're gonna go free the world. We're gonna go free them, and we're gonna put those perpetrators in jail and heal them and bust their heads wide open and give them new brains. Yes.
Woo, Lord have mercy. This is incredible, DelShanna.
Yeah, I knew there was a course in here. I didn't know, like, everyone's got acronyms and all. So I was like, oh, I can talk about these things, blah, blah. But ultimately, like, there's a process that I've gone through, that people go through, that's common, but that's not documented.
No, they don't know.
You know, it's still not documented. And so the more I can just kind of, bust social media wide open and the communication airways wide open by documenting this and helping others document this, then it becomes so common that shame and guilt can't even exist.
We just talk about it straight up.
Yeah, like the Black story. I'm Black. So because I'm Black, my family has a story because we're Black. There's no shame or guilt to that.
Nope.
It should be that same way for people
talk
who've
about
been sexually abused or misused. There's no shame. Had nothing to do with what I had on, what time of day it was, where I was, or
Nothing,
who I was with. It has
nothing.
everything to do with the fact that something's wrong with the other person
The
and something's
choice,
wrong with
they made a
society,
choice. They made a
Absolutely.
choice.
Absolutely. So I'm looking forward to like
Yes.
this whole workbook piece or how I want to do that.
It's definitely
I
going to
don't
be a
know.
work piece. It's going to be a bundle. I mean, I could see
Yeah,
them
yeah,
starting with this one
yeah. Hmm.
and then going to that one. And then once you could have a third one in there, a ebook, like you said, the ebook would be
Right.
included. So
Yeah.
anyone who signs up for your course or coaching program or both, because actually I embed my coaching into my courses. So you could do that.
Right.
And so anybody that comes in, you tell them you get these 2 books for free.
Yeah.
Actually, it's 3. It's the undocumented, it's the run, cover, hide, and then it's the ebook, the college ebook experience in college. So that's 3 books that they get to go through
Hmm.
this course with you. So they're
Hmm.
thinking, oh, I got 3 free books. Okay, but you're going to pay $500 for the course. Or I would even charge $1,000 per person for the course, because when they come out, they're going to be a new creature.
That's true.
They're going to speed up the years that it took you. They are going to
Accelerate.
speed that up. You're going to give them 12 weeks or 10 weeks or whatever it is, and they're going to be from the caterpillar to the butterfly is what they're going to get in 12 weeks. And they're going to pay you off the charts for whatever you say it is. They're going to want it because this
Right.
stuff is deep. Wow. Wowzers. Inspector Gadget. Wowzers.
Exactly. 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 And this is some heavy stuff, some serious heavy lifting. And I stuck with my monthly prophetic heart healing sessions. And so it's like a double whammy. And the more I do the heart healing, like it just opens up another layer of me to be able to continue to walk down this journey. It's amazing.
And
I
you
just
have
like, I'm
all that
so,
feedback. You have all the
Mhm.
feedback.
Did you read the last feedback,
I
girl?
read
I
it.
was
I was
like,
like, oh
oh
my gosh.
my God. Right.
So now what are you going to add? Or like based on that feedback, what are you going to change anything or add anything?
I think what's gonna happen based on the feedback is how I end it.
Okay. Because I
How I
didn't
end
really
it.
see any recommendations on, well, you might want to take this out, or you might, it was mostly positive, like, whoa.
Yeah, yeah.
They were like,
Everyone's
whoa.
first word was wow. Everyone's first word
Yeah.
was DelShanna, wow.
Wow.
Okay, now let's talk.
And that was
I
you
definitely.
only gave them 30 pages, right?
Mhm,
We only gave them like 30 pages because I saw they
mhm,
wrote that at the top 30 pages. I was like, oh,
mhm.
y'all don't even know.
Exactly. But I think what's going to end up happening at the end of the book is it won't be it'll be weighty, but not as long.
Okay.
Because I gotta tie that stuff back in. So the babysitter taught you this crazy stuff. Where are you at now? That's a question, right? And that's an appropriate question. Um, Number 5 is your favorite number. It started at 5. Is 5 still your favorite number? Like I want to know.
Okay.
Where you at with this 5 game? And you're an ordained minister, so how's that working with the rest of your life? So I think coming back in with that 5 and then coming back in with those lessons and whether they continue, right? Because I still struggle with invisibility. Let's be very clear. To be very clear. And in those areas, how do I break free, or how have I broken free? Where is my voice at in the midst of having been taught that, or ingrained those things ingrained in me, or those impressions on my heart, right? How have I surpassed that, overcome that? So I think the closure is that there's hope At the Yellow Brick Road.
Ease on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load.
Come on, ease on down the road. Yeah, yeah.
That
So,
should be one of the songs at your launch party.
yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna write that down.
He's all down the road. And if now
Mhm.
you have to play that, if you're gonna do a virtual plus in person, what I've learned the hard way is that whenever I make a video here and I include, because I love music. So when I put music in and I upload this video to YouTube and then put it into my courses, YouTube says there's copyrighted material in this video. So we're going to block it. They block it. They don't allow you to put it on YouTube because they could be sued. I could be sued. It's to protect everybody. So I learned that the hard way by playing videos during playing music during, yeah.
Yeah.
So they just do a, don't do it again, right?
Right. Now, what I will tell you is this. If you have a dance studio and you play music in your dance studio, you're supposed to play some National American Music Association group, like $125 a year, so that you can play their music in your dance studio and not have the copyright infringement issues. Most people don't do that, right? But I'm curious if that would work for you as well. If you pay that money, right? If you pay that money, then when you're teaching your classes, you have permission because you've got that certificate or
I like
whatever that is. I don't know the name of it though. I don't know the name of it. There's an I in it. It has something to do with music infringement.
Okay.
If I come across it, I'll share, of course, but I just don't know the name of it offhand. I have to figure out who told me and see if
Thank you. I need to know about that.
Because if you can do that, then you're covered. Because Pedro Adeo, he's a 7-figure, whatever. Hang on real quick. 7-figure, whatever guy, he plays certain music at his events.
Okay.
And it's recorded and everything.
Wow.
It's recorded and everything. And so, I mean, he's 7 figures, 8 figures, whatever.
Yes.
So, he's got. So
I'm sure he got his lawyer on it. I'm sure he got his lawyer right on it.
Yeah. Music licensing for, there it is. ACAP expands the catalog of millions of songs, which you can play as often as you want. And music license. This might be it. You ready?
Okay, tell me the name. Hold on, let me get my pen ready. Okay, go ahead.
I'm looking for their real name. It just says ASCAP.
ASCAP.
And it's a dance school license. It's what they're talking about. Okay. If you are a music creator, songwriter, and need assistance, no, that's not what I want.
I'm gonna look that up.
Oh, here we go. I have a help center. So it's ASCAP.com.
Thank you.
Oh, look, ACE licenses the public performances of its members' musical works. A public performance is one that occurs either in a public place where people gather, small circle of family or social acquaintances. A public performance is also one that is transmitted to a public, i.e. through TV, radio, broadcasting, etc. So yes, so if you buy this license, then you can play that music on your videos, your classes, your podcasting, etc. Yes, this is where you go, ASCAP.com.
Thank you. I love my music. I was working with Kelvin, Kelvin Bell.
Yes.
I was working with him. He's a minister of music.
Yeah.
That's one of his gifts. So I was like, eventually, Kelvin, I want you to do a theme song for me so I can play my theme song. It'll be my music. I own it.
Yes.
He's like, okay,
Yes.
let's get working on it. Cause yeah, this is good stuff.
Indeed.
I love it. All right.
Okay, girl.
DelShanna's getting ready to come in here in a second.
Okay.
Because we got to get her ebooks are ready to go online.
Wow.
So we're getting ready to publish today. She's gonna upload her 5 ebooks that are workbooks for leaders. And her paperback will be ready probably on Friday.
Wow.
So this is her week of publication.
Way to go. That is amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Girl,
yeah.
I'm working on the money. Okay. I'm working on the money.
Yeah. No, it's okay, because what happens is we do, so she's ordering her paperback. It's like 200 and some pages. So she ordered the author proof.
Mhm.
And so what we're going to do is go through the proof and get on here and do the final edits. So really, I usually do like 5 rounds of editing.
Got it.
Before we release it for the general public. So we get the author proof, and you guys have the option to send the author proof to a friend so they could take a look and see, okay, is there anything in there, formatting, blah, blah, blah. We do that. We go round and around like 5 times until everything is polished and pretty much perfect. And then this is going to be like 3 weeks later is when we have the launch party, and then we allow pre-sales, so pre-orders. Then we allow the general public to be able to access, because it will have been through at least 5 different rounds of editing.
Wow. That's awesome.
And every week we take it a little bit closer step. Every week we go on through it again.
Yes. 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 Like this, right?
Yep.
Like this. Like this. Okay, let me just do this last paragraph. I think this ends this chapter.
Okay.
Whew, that's some heavy stuff, girl.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So a girl who's existed in the world, not sure what she was or wasn't. Whether it was a cheerful pep squad leader or the happiest youth choir singer, I was what they expected. I showed up as expected. I performed as expected. I left as expected, at home, at school, and at church. Did anyone know who I was, where I was? I didn't even know who I was. I couldn't see past my abuse. I viewed the world through the lenses of my abuse. I would not trust people and definitely stop talking about things dear to my heart. I became who they needed me to be. I became what they wanted me to be, that girl.
Okay, give me a word to go in front of girl. Remember, it's a description.
Should I say invisible, silent,
There we go.
quiet?
There we go. Let's put all of them for right now. It could even be plastic.
Ooh, fake.
Could be plastic.
Like a doll, because a doll smiles.
Could be porcelain.
I like porcelain better.
Okay. I don't know how to spell that.
I think that's close. P-O-R, porcelain. You just need the R.
There it is.
Yep.
Is that it? Okay.
Yep.
There we go. So invisible, it could be any of these. Quiet. Could be, yeah. Hope Dilla is in the building.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right.
What's up? Yo, baby, yo, baby, yo.
Yo, baby, yo. Somebody scream.
Yeah. Listen, Hope Dilla, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, sis. That means a lot.
So proud of you. Look at where you have come since December. Come on, 7 months ago. Come on. You better go with your best self. You better go with your best self.
Listen,
Okay.
all God. That's it.
Amen.
And a little bit of
Amen.
push from you guys. I appreciate it.
Yes, yes, indeed. But listen, I know you gotta hit it. Y'all gotta hit it. Y'all gotta get them books out, get that stuff done. I encourage you. It's gonna be easy.
All right.
It's
I
gonna be
believe
easy.
that.
It's gonna be easy. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. You see where I stopped? I put the date right here.
Perfect. That's a good place
So we
too.
have a record right there. That's a good transition. Broken
Yes,
with
it
a
is.
smile is next.
Yep.
Yes. Let me look at that table of content. See how much more we got. Okay, so we did all the way. Oh, we did a lot.
Yes, ma'am.
We almost read the whole thing.
Well, there's 3 more chapters that I
Okay.
added.
Whoa, look at that.
Yes,
We
3
read
more chapters that I
all
added.
this
Yes, ma'am.
over the past, what, how many weeks we've been doing this?
Couple weeks, I think.
Oh, I lost track, but you've been reading. So, okay. Wow. Yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Thank you so
Everything
much.
is
You guys go
saved.
and be great, wonderful producers
Yes.
today. Yes. And I'll see y'all later on.
See you at the clubhouse.
Clubhouse. Whoa.
Bye. All right. You ready, lady?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's
I
share
was
your
trying-
screen.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to pull it up. It won't come out. Hold on. Try again. Okay, there you go.
Are you at home or at church?
I'm at home right now. We just got home maybe
Oh,
30
wow.
minutes ago. Let's see. Share screen. Here. All right. Yes.
Let's look at it. Go up to the where it says view up at
Ew.
the top.
Okay.
Click on view and then click on multiple pages. It's right underneath view.
Right under view, multiple pages. Awesome.
Click on that and then click on
Zoom in.
go over to side by side. Go over.
Go
up and
over
over.
side by
side. Click that.
Okay.
Now you can read it like a book.
Okay.
See, now you flip it like a book.
So how do I flip?
The bottom, there's a thing at the bottom lower right hand corner. There's an arrow over to the right. Go up a little bit and over.
Over. Which way? This way?
To the right. Yeah, there's a little, you can't see it right now, but if you click down there, it'll pop up. It's a little toolbar. Keep clicking down there on the lower right. Keep clicking.
In the lower right.
Lower right. Right there. Go down. Go down.
Go down. Oh, okay.
There's
right here.
a little, yes.
Right here?
Yes.
Okay. That's it. Okay. Yes. where would you like me to start? I see
Oh,
her.
no, just flip through and just let me
Just flip
see
through.
the whole thing, yeah. Because what's gonna happen is once you get your physical copy, then we're gonna go through and make the corrections.
Okay,
Because when we see the physical copy, it's gonna look a little bit different than this,
right.
because it's gonna be actually on the paper.
Okay. You know, it's making me want to correct.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
I'm just looking at how it's sitting on the page. I'm looking at the margins and the formatting right now.
Okay.
And then are you gonna want to have some photos inside?
Um,
How you feel about it? If you don't want it, then don't do it.
let me think. Let me consider. It
Okay.
wouldn't be a bad thing because I bravely put my face on the cover. It wouldn't be a bad thing. But do I have photos that will go along with this? I might.
Okay.
So let me think about it. Let me
Okay.
take pictures of them and then decide. Because I have a very few of them on my phone. So I would have to actually get them out and take pictures of them.
Okay. Because what we're gonna do with this manuscript, you and I have gone through it once, then I went through it. So that's 2. We're gonna go through a total of 5 rounds.
Okay.
So this is only round 2. So we're gonna be going through this 3 more times. So if you think of something that you want to add, now's the perfect time, because we still got 3 rounds of editing, and I haven't done the line by line editing where I'm checking the periods and the commas and all of that kind of stuff. Right now, I'm looking to see how it's sitting on the page.
Okay.
It looks like it's sitting pretty good. You got your chapters in there, table of contents, your page numbers. So all of that stuff looks really good. I wanted to make those chapter titles really big so they were
I
pop.
saw that.
So
that you changed that. Mhm.
But that can all be, we could adjust that depending on how it looks when you actually get.
Yeah, the book in hand.
Yeah, when you get it, like this is DelShanna's.
Yeah, I have her book right here.
Yeah, so when you get it in front of you, you're gonna be like, oh, I didn't notice,
Yeah.
whatever it is. So
Yeah, because it makes me want to do this.
Yeah. No, don't worry about it because we're gonna keep changing.
Okay. And like I said before, I put it up there, I went through it. So there's more stuff to go through.
We got 3 more rounds of edits.
Mhm. So it's sitting well.
Looks
Okay.
nice. Yeah. You see how there's empty space right there? Go back for a second.
Okay.
See that page right there? That's where I would actually put a picture on that page. Just so that it spaces it out so it's not so much, because I don't like a lot of white space.
Okay. Okay.
So I would put a photo there or a quote or something. Just kind of think about what you want to do.
Okay.
Because
I think I can handle pictures at different stages so you kind of see the smiling person I am today.
Yeah.
And see the difference in how I went through those stages. Most of the time it came out in pictures.
And it doesn't have to be a picture of you. It could be a picture of a certificate that you earned. It could be a picture of a toy you used to have.
Okay.
It could be a picture of whatever goes along
with the
this.
story. Okay, okay. That's good.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
good to know.
It could be a picture that you took of a car outside, as long as it's your photo that you took on your device.
Yeah.
Or if you have photos in a shoebox and you just want to take pictures of those, like a baby photo or something, it could be anything from that time
Okay.
that shows authenticity. I don't know if, did you ever have a journal or a diary?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. I have some of those still. That's how I got
then-
the Dear Diary straight from that day.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, we have to go through and change those chapter titles.
Yes, chapter titles.
And that's one of the things you could just, when you get your author copy, you could just write that. You just write that right inside of the book.
Okay.
So what'll happen is, and it'll probably take 3 to 4 hours for us to sit and just sit here, and you'll open up your copy and you'll be like, okay, look, I want you to fix this, this, and this. And so I will be working on it on my side. You will just have the book open in front of you, and you'll just tell me, okay, chapter 10, I want you to put in, instead of Corinthians, I want you to put in Genesis.
Okay.
And I will be working on it, typing it while you're looking at the hard copy.
Okay.
And we're gonna have to do that like 2 or 3 times, because Amazon's gonna always find something until we get it all polished up.
Okay.
Yeah, so this looks good. Keep going. Let me see through the whole
Okay.
thing.
And I have one ebook already on ConvertKit. I did today.
Okay, so
Yes.
you gotta give me that link so I can go get
Okay.
it now.
All right. And then I found out something else. So I was on Clubhouse this morning, and a lady wants me to do a collab with her. So she sent me an email, and when you click on the email, it says PayPal, and it gives the price. So, but it also says you can create one. So I created a PayPal direct link. I was like, what? So it's similar to ConvertKit, where you can just purchase it from my PayPal.
Right there.
But I told my husband we can't get that one out yet because this book is not finished. So yeah, but it's already created. So then you can create a direct link from your PayPal. I didn't know. Just by me following what she did.
That's
She
how
thought
you
I was
learn.
coming. She thought I was coming for a whole nother reason.
Yeah, you could do that. PayPal, they have something called PayHib. Hold on a second. My
Okay.
daughter's talking to me.
Okay. There's a fly in here. Gotta go. It just went over there. somewhere.
Parents gonna be here tomorrow?
Was really my name. That's me.
Cranberry ice and orange juice.
I never did. All right, y'all have fun. See y'all later. Woo! I hope you didn't touch my shrimp fried rice.
Don't touch her shrimp fried rice.
Don't touch my shrimp fried rice. Did y'all eat my shrimp fried rice? Did you touch my shrimp fried rice? Oh, you didn't know about it? Don't worry about it. Daddy bought that just for me. Okay. Don't worry about it. Okay, let me see. I got all 3 of my kids are home today, 21, 18, and 12. Look at this.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I already know.
Loud.
I already know.
Okay. Yeah, there's another song title.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's another song title.
Somebody having a party.
Yeah, we were watching a movie. What's the name of this movie? Oh, The Retreat. Resort to Love. Yeah, it's pretty good.
How much?
It is.
Okay. How do you feel about that poem, the way I did it like that? Wasn't sure how you
Yeah.
wanted it.
I like it.
Okay.
Mhm.
I tried to space it. I think I double spaced the poem.
You did. Mhm.
And then I don't remember why I highlighted that at the bottom.
I
Oh,
don't
you
know.
wrote it? You wrote it in
I-
2015?
Mhm.
Okay, so we need to change the copyright around a little bit. That's why.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, so leave it there. I wasn't sure.
I wrote it.
And how do you feel about those paragraphs? You see how I
The
tried to make
paragraphs
them
was
short.
good. Yeah, because you
Okay.
made them shorter. Because when I initially typed it, I was just going.
Okay.
So yeah, the paragraphs are good.
Okay. Then I made those bullets. I
You made
spread
the
those out.
bullet instead of, did I have numbers?
I think
had
it was
something
numbers.
different.
See right there, we could put a picture right there to take up that space.
Yeah.
Or we could make that quote bigger.
Or make the quote bigger. Okay.
Yeah, because that's
Are
a
you
lot of
talking
white
about
space.
this page right here?
Actually,
this
both
page?
of those, both of them.
Both
'cause
of
they're-
them.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're kind of
Yeah.
empty.
Yeah. I will. I think the pictures are okay. I will.
Okay.
And then this contact information. And that. All right.
Okay, go back real quick to the page with all the hyperlinks.
Okay.
Okay, so the page with the hyperlinks,
These.
we will
Okay.
use that. That will be a part of your ebook. When I format your ebook,
Okay.
because how many pages is this? 200 and
This is one.
oh, it's 185.
185 now.
Okay, so when you do, so you're gonna you already uploaded this. The next, after we do all the edits on this,
I'm gonna take this file and turn it into an ebook file.
Okay,
So you're gonna get 2 files from me. You're gonna get an updated paperback, and then you're gonna get a formatted and edited ebook copy.
okay,
In the ebook, people will be able to click all those links. But in the paperback, we're gonna have to take all that out
okay.
because they're not gonna be
And
able to
not
click on
make
the link.
not make it like we could not make it like this. It just
Right,
needs to be
no
straight.
hyperlinks.
Okay,
Yeah.
no hyperlinks. Okay.
Yeah. So that's the difference between this one. This one is the paperback copy. The other one, I see you fixing. Don't fix it because it's gonna
Okay.
change. This whole thing is about to change anyway.
Yeah, okay.
This is just a draft. It's just the second draft. You're gonna have 5 drafts.
Okay.
The 5th draft is gonna be the perfect one. Okay, so this looks good. This is all set. It's 185 pages. Okay, we're going
Yeah.
to go through it. As soon as you get that copy in your hand, we're gonna do it's probably gonna be a 2-hour Zoom or maybe a 3-hour Zoom where we get everything straightened out.
Sounds great.
Yeah, this is good. So get some
Yay.
pictures. We're gonna put some
Okay.
pictures in there.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so I wanna purchase your ebooks.
Okay. Only put one
Let's
up.
see.
So let's see
Okay.
it.
Oh, close out of there. Make sure
Okay.
just close out of there first.
Okay.
And then let's go right on over to the ebooks. Was ConvertKit hard or easy?
No, it wasn't as hard. Once you told me about that, I'm trying to figure out why I'm not seeing. Oh, I see it. Never mind. Okay. Okay, let me get that up. Mm, So that's yeah.
I'm in Hawaii.
Oh, here it goes. This is funny.
What?
Okay. So there it goes. And I know this is the last thing. So I'm copying this, I guess, the link. But I'm not sure why. So it published, but then this page comes up. So
Okay, I can't see. You gotta
Oh, I'm
share.
sorry. Yeah, let me share. There we go. So when I publish it, this page comes up right here.
Oh, okay. It's giving
So
you.
okay, so I
Okay.
saved it. Okay. And now I want to publish, and that comes up.
What does that say at the bottom? Scroll
it's-
down to the bottom.
Are you
Get-
talking about
on the far right? Yeah, I wanted to see what was at the bottom.
it
Okay,
says, see right here it says unpublished.
Oh, no. Copy that to the clipboard and drop it in the chat box so I can open it.
Okay. All right.
Because I want you to see what it looks like on my side.
Okay. Let me,
Yeah. Copy that. Click that copy. That little red or little peak says copy.
Yeah. Okay, I got
So
it.
click that. Now go into the chat box right here on Zoom. And just go paste, which is Control V.
Let me stop because it won't let me see anything.
Okay. Yeah, drop that right into the chat and then I can show you what it looks like on my side. Boom, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Okay, let me open it up.
Shaka.
Okay, let me go to, okay, let me show you what it looks like over here on my side. Okay, where did it go? Oh, there it is.
Okay,
You see that?
yes.
Survive burnout, avoid it by DelShanna Tramel. Okay. Where did you find this image?
On Canva.
Okay, so this was one of the free ones?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. So that should be good. All right. So have you ever needed tools to assist you in life? Have you felt that your life is on a downward spiral? Do you find that you don't have the same energy that you once had? You might be experiencing burnout. Read this guide to help you to not only survive it, but avoid it altogether. Okay, perfect. So that's ConvertKit. Oh, I see you went high on your price. Girl, get it. That's what I'm talking about. Just right out the gate. She said $697 right out the gate.
Oh,
Okay, I'm about to get it. This your first sale, right?
this is my first sale. Thank you, LT.
All right, let's get this going. Start the momentum.
Whew. Okay, babe, you can go ahead and put this out.
Okay, let's
Okay.
see. Ooh-wee. Okay, now so this is what your customer is going to see. A thank you.
Okay.
Your file has been emailed to you along with a receipt for your transaction. Click the link below to download it. So if people want a copy of their receipt for their taxes, they can get it.
Okay.
They can get it from their email. So you don't have to mail anybody anything. This is
Wow.
this is automatic. So this is what it looks like on my computer,
Wow.
right? This is it. Nice. Let's see, does the link tree work?
Does it?
Girl, wait. Oh, it doesn't work. Okay, this
No,
profile.
hit to continue.
Oh, look at you. Girl, your link tree works. Sometimes the links don't work.
Oh my gosh, I must have did it
wow.
right.
Wow. Okay, so now all I got to do is go back, the back arrow, and so I can continue. See how
wow.
I see how I clicked it and I went out?
Oh my gosh.
So you got to tell your customers when they call you, they're going to say, well, how come I can't? I'm trying to go back. You tell them, press the back arrow.
Okay.
Right? Go back to where you left off, and then you could finish reading.
Oh my
So they're gonna
god.
finish reading. Oh my gosh, you put your link tree in there. That is awesome. Yes, this is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Oh
You
my
might want to change
I'll
this.
change that. I don't know what happened there, but I'll
That's
change
okay.
that right now.
But see, now you know somebody could buy it, and then they could look at it and they could have it on their computer and they could print it. You don't print it for anybody. You let them print it themselves.
Okay.
Because that's going to save you time, energy, money, paper. Oh, look at you. Uh-oh.
I don't think that works. That one doesn't
Yeah,
work.
see, I
Okay.
couldn't figure out how.
So
Yeah, that's okay, but you could put your they could go to your website.
yes. So right up is right. They could go there and
Where's
they can book me.
Where's your web? Where does it?
Third one down. There we go.
Yeah, you might want to make that the first one.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, girl,
Okay.
yes. Girl, look at you. You got your calendar open. Did you put, are there questions for them to answer?
There aren't.
You might
Okay,
want to put some questions in here before you talk to them, because you're only doing
Okay.
a 15-minute. You might want to have them answer some questions before they come
Okay.
see you.
okay.
So that way they don't waste your time.
Let me,
Wow. And I'm loving this. Wow.
Wow.
Stop anti-race, support anti-racism. I'm raising awareness, driving donations and sharing information in support of justice and equality. Act now. So you giving them another call to action so they
Mhm.
can donate.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
They can donate to any of these causes. Oh,
Mm.
this is beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. Okay, so now I want to see what it looks like on your side. And
Okay,
I want to make sure that you got my payment. So
Okay.
now in your
So,
email,
in my email.
you should have something that says you just sold something. And so I want to make sure your payment processing thing is working.
Mm,
That is awesome, girl.
so I didn't see it, but let me see. Mm, mm, mm. Nope, I don't see it.
Uh-oh. Okay, let me
Okay,
see your share your screen.
Okay. Mm. Yeah, because okay, I'll share my screen, but yeah, I don't see it yet. Mm, so I put in invoice, I put in PayPal.
Oh, you know what? You probably have to close your email. Just
Close
close
my-
it and then it'll refresh once you open it back up again.
Okay,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, just reopen it. It'll give it a chance to get refreshed.
okay.
And you have a lot of screens open, lady.
I do.
You gotta clean, you gotta close that clutter.
Okay. So let me close it. Sign out. But I could see it. Let me see if I could see it on my phone.
Okay. It should be an email that they sent you, just letting
Right.
you know that somebody bought something from you.
Okay. Because I got the email that says that I did the Stripe account good, and if someone purchases it and all of that stuff. So I thought I did it right.
Okay, we want to make sure you get your money.
Okay. Nope, it's not there in my email. I mean, on my phone. So, but I'm gonna go back in. I don't know if I need to put in convert. Okay, I'm gonna just show you what is on my side. So even when I put ConvertKit, it just says that I logged on and that it says welcome to Stripe, which indicates to me that I did it right. It says, you know, it says all of that. Yeah, but those are the two that I received today. And that was just when I logged on to ConvertKit with my phone earlier while we were out. And that just said that I logged on from a different device, but I don't see the payment.
Okay, go to invoice. I'm sorry, inbox.
Okay.
Click on the left. And let's see what you got now in your inbox. It might be an email from Stripe. Okay, check your spam
Yeah,
or junk.
yeah.
It might be from Stripe.
Oh, I thought that was it, but no. Let's check Stripe.
Yeah,
Right?
it might be Stripe. Yeah.
There's like nothing from today,
Wow, that's
but we're gonna figure it
interesting.
out.
Well, okay, so when you connected your payment processing, did you connect it to this email or a different email?
That's a good question, but everything is coming here. Like the stuff about ConvertKit earlier. See, it came here. Welcome to Stripe. So it makes me think that it's this email. See? By signing up for Stripe account with ConvertKit, you gain access, and it's this email. So that's what makes me think it's gotta be here.
Okay, so log into ConvertKit and let's see if they have a record of a purchase.
Okay.
Because it might take a little while to go through.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it, I'm gonna share with you so you can help me do that. Okay, so.
Okay, so no, go to settings. Oh, no. Okay, you see your picture up there?
On the
Click
right
your
here?
picture right there where it says D-Praise. Click your picture.
Mm-hmm.
Go to account settings.
Account settings.
All right, account info, go to payouts. They should tell you when you got money. Okay, so you got $12. Where did $12 come from? I only paid $6.97.
No, I don't know.
Did you sell another one? You don't know?
Oh, my husband just purchased.
Okay, yay. Okay, so
Okay, yeah.
So you're gonna get paid on August the 6th, that amount.
Okay.
Now go to open it up in Stripe and let's just make sure everything is good in Stripe.
But according to that email, it says
good?
that I can see it here.
Okay.
But I don't know where.
Okay, so go up to products.
Products.
Click on products. Okay. So there it is. You've got 2 purchases there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you see that?
Yes.
So you earned $13.94, but they took out their cut, like
Right.
$1 or $2. So they told you they're gonna pay you on August the 6th. Okay, now
how do you see Stripe in here? Because the email says that you can check your Stripe account here.
Yes, so go back up to your picture, D-Praise.
Okay.
Click right there, go to account settings. Click on that and then click on payout. It's gonna tell you when they're gonna pay you out. Then go to Stripe at the top, right-hand corner, it says open in Stripe.
Let me see. Open and
To the
Stripe.
right, yeah, click on that one. And it's gonna ask you for your email. It may already populate for you. Click account right there. Let's see. All right, so all that stuff is right. All that stuff, it's gonna send the money there, but it doesn't say. Go back, scroll back up again to the top. It doesn't show. Okay, click payouts again. Okay, it's gonna take a little while. Okay,
Okay.
there it is.
Okay.
It's 1286, so that's your balance. So you're gonna get that money. So just check your bank account on the 6th, and you should have that money.
All right.
Yeah. See, the thing about ConvertKit and Stripe is it only takes a few days. So today is the 2nd. So from the 2nd to the 6th, that's 4 days to get paid. I've used PayPal links before, but they have taken up to 30 days to pay me my money. And so I don't use
Oh,
PayPal
okay.
anymore.
Okay.
I don't, because
Okay.
I need to use it to pay people and to pay
Right.
stuff, and
Right.
I can't have my money tied up like that. So that's the thing about PayPal. Just be aware, it could take up to 30 days to get your
Okay.
money. So if you ain't got
Okay.
time to wait,
Yeah.
beware of PayPal. I mean, I know
Okay.
people that use it, but I really don't.
You're talking about, I just want to show you, let's
So you done sold 2 ebooks today.
see. Yay. So, let's see. Well, I can't find it now. I can't find
What
it.
is it? What is it?
So I was trying to show you where I created this product.
Which product?
The hold on. The product on PayPal.
Oh yeah, I want to see that.
Let's see if I can bring it up all the way. See, I had already created it. Okay, so what I'll do is copy the link and bring it up that way.
Okay.
There you go.
Beautiful.
So is this what you're talking about? When people purchase here, it's going to take up to 30 days before they release the funds. Okay. All right.
I've
But
had
yeah,
major issues with PayPal, but it's good for you to have it for people who only are comfortable. I had one client who was not comfortable with anything except PayPal.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
told her, go ahead, here's the link. She paid, but I didn't get the money till 30 days later. So it didn't really help me.
Right. It helps her.
It
Yeah.
helped
But
her. She was happy with it, you know, but it just,
and you have to have, and I always said, well, you have to have the books, you know, because once they pay for it, you need to ship that book to them. So that's why I'm not telling anybody. You and my husband are the only ones who know
right.
about that link.
Yeah.
You
So
told
that
Pastor?
one,
I'm talking about the link for it just broke on PayPal. No, what I just did. Yeah.
yeah, don't sell that way, because what you want them to do is go to Amazon so they can pay for the shipping.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Because you
Okay.
don't want to be stuck paying for people's shipping and then you don't make no money.
Right. Okay.
And Amazon is already going to take 60% and you're only going to get 40% as your
40%.
royalty.
Yeah.
And that's because they take care of the distribution and they pass the shipping on to the customer.
Right.
So that's why you want to be responsible for selling your ebooks as quickly as you can. And what I mean by ebooks is those PDFs that you created in Canva.
Yes. In which
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a couple of more. Well, I have a couple of more. That was the first one because that was the first one I wrote. right after we
Yep.
started class with you. And so,
Yep.
yeah,
And when you go back and you make those corrections,
yes,
all you have to do is download a new one and just upload it to ConvertKit and delete that old one.
okay,
And what'll happen
Okay.
is anybody who buys the new one will get the new one. And all you
Okay.
have to do for the old people, like say some people got the old version, then you just email them the new one.
okay. In which I just fixed it and I'm gonna email it to you.
Yeah, that's it. And there was,
Okay.
well, hold on, let me show you, hold on. Let me show you what
Okay.
else. Let me show you what to fix because it looks, let's see, download. Oh, where is it? I thought I had it downloaded on my computer.
I thought you did too.
Should have been under downloads. Okay, hold on. Let me go back to my email because it should still be in my
It's
email
still in
too.
you. Hmm.
Hmm. Oh, here we go. You see that?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, obviously it was corrected because I could see where the payment was made. Okay.
Okay, so this is what it looks like. Okay, what I'm not sure what this little line is, but if you can,
Okay.
if you
Take that
can
out.
get rid of that, yeah, get rid
Okay.
of that line. And I don't know, this line is okay underneath your name, but
But
I'm
that
not
line.
sure what's happening with.
Those are, yeah, but I'll take them out. I think it was originally decoration that didn't quite,
Okay.
okay.
Or maybe if it's on every page, just leave it alone. Yeah, it's part of it, that's fine. I just thought it was random. But it's not, it's a part of the design. That's
The
okay.
design of the branches, I guess, it's part of it.
Yeah, so just leave it. So this is what it looks like. This looks really good.
Yeah,
Now, this is the
I just fixed
page.
that. So I'm
Okay.
gonna, I just
So
fixed
that,
it.
and then this
Oh,
page.
yeah. So then I just fixed the first page
So it's number 4 and it's
and
number
number 5.
5, and it's 6 is fine, 7 is fine, 8 is, yeah, it's okay. 9 has some formatting right here.
Okay, let me see. Okay. Yeah,
See
okay.
that?
Mhm.
So you might want to fix that, and then this one
And
has
this one
formatting.
has formatting as well. So the last,
Oh, and this is 9,
okay.
and this is also 9.
I wonder what happened. I
See
probably
that?
delete.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send you this video.
Yeah.
So you can
So
go
that I
back through
could, and then I'm gonna send you the right one because you paid for your product.
it.
Okay.
This is beautiful.
So
Yay, and these are your clients?
yes.
I love it. This is so beautiful. Yes, live in the moment, and they can print this out and do this activity for themselves.
For themselves.
Yay. And then you might want to just take this button out and
Okay.
just tell them to click on the link tree.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. And they'll be able to get it from the link tree because does the link tree work? Yes, it does.
Yeah, the link tree works.
And then they just have to continue.
Yeah, continue.
Okay.
Mhm.
Nice. Wow.
Yeah, it works.
This is awesome.
I didn't even know it works. I didn't
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You always have to check and make sure the thing works because people who buy ebooks are very used to buying ebooks.
Okay.
And they're going to want everything to work when they get in there.
And we click.
They're going to. And ask your husband to pull it up too on his device.
Okay,
And maybe because sometimes his device might be different from my device. So it may look different for him than it looks for me.
okay.
So ask him what it looks like over there too,
Mm-hmm.
because sometimes, yeah,
Oh.
the first few pages look good.
Yeah, and I'm changing the other pages.
I would take out some of the
Bullets?
the text. Yeah, I would put
Okay.
bullets. Okay, let me see how you have it. So these are good. This is very,
Okay.
very short, very quick. Very short, very quick. This is good. What is it? Causes. You might want to break this down into like 2 or 3 bullets
Okay.
because it's a lot and they're not
lot
going to
to
have
read.
time to read it. Yeah.
Okay.
This is good. They're going to go through this.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
And I'll change
there's-
those. That's what I'm
yeah.
doing now.
Yeah, this is a lot. You might want to make this a bullet, or maybe you could get a chart or a graph or something.
Something. Okay.
Yeah, this is a lot too.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is definitely a lot.
Right.
And then remember that this is also 9. You got 2 9s.
I got 2 9s.
A
Yeah.
9 here and a 9 here. Oh, you got 3 9s.
Oh, wait a minute. What?
See, check this out.
Like,
You see this? The different
Yeah.
stages of burnout. So that's
and
8,
then I did it.
right?
No, I think it's continued. I think that's what it is. It's not the same thing. It's continued.
Okay, so you might want to put that down here, continued on the next page.
Okay.
'Cause
Okay.
This is 9.
Yeah.
That's
There's 3
9,
9s because
and
it
that's
continues.
9.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
So I'll put continue.
Okay. Yeah, everything else looks good.
Okay.
Nice. Beautiful. Great job, girl. So now on Clubhouse, you can share. Tell people
Okay.
you went ahead and published an ebook today.
Oh, I'm laughing because it's just, wow. Wow. Okay, I'm going to upgrade those and take that stuff and put continue. Mm-hmm.
You see how fast it is for people to make money from these ebooks?
Wow, that's crazy.
Once you get them done, you just upload them, set up your Stripe, send out that link, start making money.
Start making money. Okay. Well, before I do that, let me fix that
Fix it.
formatting issue, and then I'm gonna send it to you and to Gregory over here, and then everybody else will get the right one.
And then I'll make sure when you send it to me, I'll go through it and I'll make sure everything looks good. I'll read it line by line. Because
Okay.
I just looked at it. I didn't
You
read
just
it line
scanned it.
by line. I just looked at it to see how it looked. So when you say it's ready, I'll go through it and do a line edit and let you know line by line what to
Okay.
fix.
What to
And then
fix?
it'll be set. And so
Awesome.
you could tell people, what's today? Monday? You can tell them it'll be live on Wednesday,
Okay.
just to give yourself some cushion.
Sometime. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so when you're talking to people tonight, if you're on Clubhouse, hey, I have a book on burnout. It'll be ready on Wednesday. What's your email? Let me put you on my list.
Bam, bam, click, click, boom.
Click, boom. You ready?
I'm ready.
Ready? All right, let's
I'm
take a
ready.
picture.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, one more. And one more. Got it.
Got it. All right.
All right,
sister.
girl.
I see you in the clubhouse.
See you in the clubhouse.
Bye.
Bye.